We're in the shop here, and I'm going to show you where I will be brooding my laying hens. They are getting shipped out today. It's Wednesday, and they'll arrive either Thursday or Friday. Since it's only January 20th, they'll be in the shop. So I have this big tank here, and they'll be in here for a little bit, for a few weeks, until they're big enough to go over in the brooder house. Because there's not very many of them, they will need to be in a smaller space, and since it's cold outside, the brooder house will not be warm enough for them. So all the chicken supplies are kept here in the barn, and I'm going to grab what I need and then head back up to the shop. So I got a water, and I'll grab a green doodad. And then I got a brooder lamp and feeder. So this that I'm going to put them in is a 300-gallon cattle watering tank, but it'll work just fine for what we need it for. First thing is always the shavings. Alright, so I laid a board across here, and and this heat lamp is on the board. So the heat lamp keeps things nice and warm for the chicks because they need to be around 90 degrees at first when they come. And then I'm going to zip tie it onto this board so it doesn't go anywhere. So you need to be careful because you don't want the brooder lamp to fall into the shavings. It'll cause a fire. So I think it's on here pretty tight now. So this keeps the shavings from getting into the water. So we now have the little water in and the feeder, and then I'll get the lamp plugged in and it'll be ready for the chicks to come. So, I heard from the post office that my chicks are in, so I'm going over there and picking them up. So I got my chicks here in the box. We're at the post office, and I'm going to take them home now. So here we are in the shop, and so I got 50 barred rock chickens, and I'm gonna open them up and see how they did. So these chickens were hatched 2 days ago, and as soon as chicks are hatched, they are set in the mail. There they are. So I've never seen packaging like this before because we usually get them when it's warmer, but they actually have foam wrapped around the outside of the box to help keep the chicks warm, and it is pretty warm in there. In the summer they have all these sides punched out, but they only had the tops right now just to give a little airflow. Get some grit. These chickens are for laying eggs, not meat chickens. The breed is called Barred Rock, which is more of an heirloom chicken, and we love the way the eggs taste that they produce. So for a bunch of years we didn't do egg layers, but the people that had supplied our eggs for a long time are not going to be after this year. So I got my own chickens to get them started and start producing for us and for our store. So this winter, Seth and Ben are going to help me build an EGGMOBILE. An EGGMOBILE is a portable chicken house that you can move around the fresh grass outside, and it works really well for pasture-raised eggs and chickens. Seth just put this nesting box together for me. I ordered it a few weeks ago, and it's for my new EGGMOBILE. So it is called a hen gear nesting box. In the past, we have always used nesting boxes that you stuff with like straw, and then the chickens sit on the eggs actually, and they break the eggs and they poop all over the eggs, and they eat the eggs, and then it makes a big mess, and then you pull out the egg and it has like the parts of other eggs stuck all over it, and straw and poop and feathers, and then you have to clean them off, and you gotta wash them, and it's a little bit of a hassle. So I decided to invest and try this new box it's called Hen Gear, and I'll show you guys how it works. So the chickens can just hop in there, and the floor on this is slanted, and it is covered with a type of mat thing, fake grass, and then so the eggs will roll down and they will go through, I'll show you. They go through this flap and then into here where the chickens can't reach them. So, and then I will come out once a day and collect the eggs, and then I'll collect the eggs in the evening, and then I'll take this and flip it up into the position it is right now, so that way the hens can't get in the nesting box overnight and poop in it. And then in the morning I'll come out and flip it down so they can lay eggs, and the eggs will roll down, and then I'll come get the eggs in the evening. So I think it looks like a pretty good idea, and I can't wait to try it out and let you guys know what I think. This is the old style of nesting box that we used to use. Now it's a flower planter thing. Straw would go in these boxes right here, and then the chickens would hop in and lay their eggs on them. And so that's how those worked.
Okay guys, so I was just building an EGGMOBILE. They sent me over here to John's, and I'm picking up this running gear. We're gonna stretch it out, hopefully build an EGGMOBILE on it.
Alright, so we're in the shop here, and I have behind me the running gear for my Eggmobile. You might notice that it has been extended out. So that was quite a process. On Sunday afternoon, the guys came out, and they were just going to extend it out to see how long it was so we could make some plans for building it. And they tried, and they could extend it out the front, but they couldn't do it out the back. And we found out that the pipe in the middle was bent. They had the four-wheeler parked there, and the Can-Am at the back, and they took it and they jerked it apart, and then Dad straightened out the pipe. So the Eggmobile will be 14 feet long and 9 feet wide. That's about as far as we've gotten. The plans don't have to be super exact because this is just kind of work in progress. So we'll see how this goes and keep you guys posted on the progress. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey look, I still says hat.